Oh, aloha. Welcome to Pure Aloha Talk, the podcast, where we share inspiring stories and connect with amazing individuals. I'm your host, Kiko Pure Aloha. Before we introduce our guest today, I want to give a big shout out to my amazing sponsors. Local Joe West and Eva Ho'opili, Aloha Aina Tree Services on the Big Island, All for God, Vitamin B, Kokua Support Services, Travel Zone Ye, Viper Sanctuary, Hawaii Athletic Club, Inspire Play, and Miss Dano. And of course, Olelo. Let's go. So now, I'd like to introduce my co-host, Miss Dano.
Aloha mai.
Now, let's introduce our guest today. It's the OG. Introduce yourself. Let us know what's your name and where you from.
My name is Alan Solomua. I grew up in Mayor Wright housing. I live in Waipahu right now.
Nice. So, what kind of lifestyle did you live growing up, and how did it affect your life?
Wow. I grew up in Mayor Wright housing back in the 80s, early 80s, all of, and
Back in those days, it was gangster. I mean, I was born in the 90s, the 80s, but but the 90s was gangster.
oh, yeah. Growing up in the housing, me and my friends, our families never had that much, so we went out and
Got it.
got it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. We didn't go get it wherever we could get it. Growing up, that was the lifestyle. Growing up in a housing, fighting with other housings, and when we got older, I don't know if you guys remember Poor Lane.
Oh,
Mayor
yeah.
housing
Yeah.
was known for drug trafficking.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of us growing up back then in the early 90s and late 80s got into drugs, dealing, and using drugs. So I started using drugs from the age of 16 years old.
Oh.
Me and my friend, a lot of my close friends, if you was not end up dead or in prison for a long time.
Yeah.
And that was my lifestyle for a long time, a real long time.
If you don't mind me asking, what was your drug of choice? Like,
Crystal meth.
crystal
Yeah.
man.
Did it start with that, or did it lead to that?
I was really heavy in drinking when I was young, just like most kids. But smoking weed, but then graduated to crystal meth,
Right.
and I went to jail for a long time. I teach you guys, if you guys remember Weed and Seed.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Me and back in '96, me and 7 or 8 of us was the first ones to get charged for the Weed and Seed.
Oh,
wow.
State of Hawaii.
Oh.
That's why Mayor Wright Housing had that Weed and Seed
That program.
program,
HPD, yeah.
because that's where they started. Pauline was the first place where they
Wow.
To clean up.
clean up. Before Ala Park, before Chinatown,
That was their beta site.
that was the first
their
place that they got. The first group of guys who got arrested for Weed and Seed was the first 8 was, and I
And
was
you were
one of-
included in
yeah.
that. And how old were you?
It's not.
I was 96. I was like 23, I think.
In your early
Oh,
20s.
I was
Yeah,
6 years
20.
old.
Yeah.
96.
Oh, no, wow. Oh, you keep it up. I just made 50.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
Way to make us all feel old, Cliff. Thank
My
you.
bad. I
Oh, he's
apologize.
gonna go do the walk with you.
Hey, you know what? If you can do that with him, then that'll say something.
But
so I
you
wanted
look
to-
good. I just want to say that you look good for 50 now.
Well, he's
But
gonna
I'm
do
35
what?
and I'm bola air cause. So I just did show my bullet to everybody else. I never did do that. I was the first.
Well, I wanted
man.
to ask, so when you started with drugs, and because we still have the same cycle, right? It's
Yeah.
all these years later, it's 2025. 16-year-old boys are doing the same thing, right?
Yeah.
They're coming out of the projects, you know, they maybe don't have much at home, so they go figure out how they're gonna get it. Robbing stores and malls and dealing drugs and arming people and all the violence and all the things. So it's a cycle, obviously, right?
Still a cycle.
So if you were to have a conversation, you know, pull one of those 16-year-old boys aside, what would you talk to him about? What would you say to him that would have changed things for you?
Oh, now, for me, because I relapsed, because I've been using drugs all the way to just
Whole life.
my whole life. I just cleaned up in 2022 for a year and a half. Then I went back again. And now, the best advice I can give them, because how I feel now, seek the Lord.
Yeah.
Amen, bro.
I seek the
Yes.
I promise you, all these years, man, I was an atheist. I was telling him, right?
Yeah.
I was telling him I was an atheist growing up. Because, you know, a lot of, when you're growing up in a housing, a lot of disappointments.
Yeah.
You know, you are a single parent, mom of three boys that were, one is, my younger brother is doing 12 years for federal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same cycle, like you said.
Yeah.
And then my older brother passed away. And
Sorry.
my mom was a single parent, and it was most kids that growing up, they don't have two parents, or
Right.
is a little, like for me, I felt like, oh, I gotta go get mine, you know, like
Right.
go out there and go. And I feel like that's what most kids, they come from a big family, living in a project, and a lot of them they feel like one parent cannot take care of.
So they feel like
Yeah.
they gotta take care of themselves.
You know what I mean? Because that's how I felt. That's how I felt when I was growing up. I always was one of them, like, oh man, my mom cannot give me this. And I always looking at the kids going to school who had things,
Yeah.
and I always thought, man, I'm gonna go get them
Yeah.
myself. And that's how I feel like most kids. And I don't know, seek the Lord, man. Oh
Yes,
man, the
yes.
man saved my life from. I was telling you about my heart condition. 'Cause I got a
Yeah,
heart-
can you share that? So,
yeah, like if you
what
guys can
happened?
see. I mean, for using drugs, crystal meth, a lot of people don't know that, but for using crystal meth for so many years, I got chronic heart disease.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was homeless, and from homeless, you know, you're not really sleeping in the best places, right?
Yeah. So the
So,
toll it takes on
yeah,
your health and
yeah,
your
yeah,
body.
your health.
Yeah.
Stress. And then in 2017, I was admitted in Straub Hospital with chronic heart failure, with a 5% heart rate.
shit. Cool.
They told my wife and my mom and my brother, and I was unconscious. They said, "Oh, call your family and friends." And my mom said, "What for? I don't think so. Your son gonna make them."
Oh, wow. They wanted you to say your goodbyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a bunch of my mom and my brother, they called all of, you know, the homies, my friends from where I was hanging out.
Wow.
They came. And like I said, I was an atheist for
Your whole life.
my whole life, like, because I blame,
Right.
you know, because
Right.
the struggle that
Right. When
a
you're
lot
having
of-
hard times,
Yeah,
how do
yeah.
you have faith in
how can you have faith? Like that's how I used to look at it. So I used to always like strong. I always say no science. The reason why we broke because you know this is the happening, and then in 2000 when I was in ICU, I remember I used to always swear to the doctors and nurse because I felt like they was killing me, but they were saving me. Like at that time, I was just thinking, oh no, I'm suffering. And I remember
that's scary
my
too,
wife went to, because I used to work and run game rooms, you know, illegal gambling halls for a long time. One of the guys who worked with me, his brother was close to one of the pastors. So my wife told him, oh, tell your brother to tell the pastor, we'll go pray for my husband. So he came. I remember that day because I was unconscious. I was kind of mad because if you ever been under sedation and like barely can breathe. You don't like nobody bother you.
Yeah.
So I had everybody, you know, because my brother would call all the boys.
Come prey on
Yeah,
you
yeah, but me, I never like nobody be there. I
Yeah.
was just thinking to myself, all right,
Give me my privacy.
I'd rather die already. You know what I mean? I wanted to
Yeah.
die. Like, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
But everybody just wanted to say, oh, man, crying. And I was like, get out of the room. And then I
That's
remember
scary moments.
that pastor that came, he's from a different housing that we used to all go at it with, it, you know, KPT housing. So looking at him, telling everybody else, oh, the pastor's here. We gotta go. But the pastor, he told everybody, no, nobody leave. Whoever's staying, stay in. Oh, why no? No, you can pray for him. Then he said, no. You know, in the Bible, it says, the more than two people pray, the more powerful the prayer is.
Yes.
So everybody who was saying their goodbyes or whatever, saying, oh, yeah, everything gonna be all right, they stayed. And I remember that. So when I was unconscious, going in and out, I was swearing at the doctors, telling them they're killing me. But I remember when it's silent prayers, you know, prayers to myself, because I was suffering, real suffering kind of like. I remember my mom and my brother was like taking turns watching me, and every time I get out of city, like get up, get the strength to get up, I find myself strapped to the bed.
Oh, wow.
That's how,
Who
like,
was giving them hard time?
I was giving them the hardest, and like me, I'm a drama queen. Yeah, I'll go to the fullest. And so my grandmother was like, you know, no, my mom was like, oh, come. And every time I feel my mom hitting my arm, like, oh, no, I'm just playing around, Mom. You know, thinking like I was going to get scoldings again.
Yeah.
But then my brother goes, hey. And I remember a couple of times, the doctors telling my brother and my mom, I think so. You guys ever thought about sending him to a Red Roof or Kaimoala? Now I'm thinking, but I hope these guys don't say yes. And no, but for real, I'm literally telling you guys the truth. That my brother, you know, he got my
My
back.
mom told me the same thing when I was young. You belong to
No, but the doctors was like telling my mom and my brother. And my brother, he got my back. My brother, rest in peace to my brother.
Rest in peace.
He passed away. But
Sorry.
yeah, I always used to hear him like, no. That's how he acted when he was young. Don't worry. He's good. And I was saying, oh, thank you. Don't be telling him, yeah, send me to the Kaimoala. And then I remember I was like, when I finally got better, and in that time, I forgot to tell you, but that's when to myself, I never told nobody. I never told nobody until way later that I accept God in my life, because I was like crying because I felt myself suffering so much. Like, I mean suffering, like couldn't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was getting suffocated. But when I started getting better and better, the doctor finally came and I was all good, like getting better, like getting my strength back. The doctor said, oh, can I talk to you? I said, yeah. So I was trying to like get the courage to say sorry for all the trouble I was doing, because I know I was making so much trouble inside the hospital. And then doctor told me, oh, you know, you're a miracle. And I was like, well, yeah, I know I'm a miracle. You don't just talk to me, right? You're being a smart ass, right? And I was like, yeah, I know I'm a miracle. And the doctor told me, no, serious. You know, we lost you 2 times.
Wow.
We lost you 2 times. You died on us 2 times. And then everything stopped right there for me. Like,
Wow.
and that's when I was like, wow, I look up and I was like, I started cheering because nobody knew, but I thought nobody knew about when I was unconscious. I remember 2 times I felt at peace. Like, I really feel, I was suffering, crying every day, like, oh, I don't like being here no more. Please, God, take me. Then, boom, I felt myself like, you know, it happened, like when relief, my body was like, and then I hear a nurse, oh, he's up.
Do you think those are both the times you
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I cried.
I have chicken skin.
I cried.
I like crying,
and
man.
I got up.
God is amazing.
And I told myself, oh man. And that's when I remember I gave myself to the Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
And
God.
like because nobody knew. I never tell nobody when I got better, when I was coming out of the ICU. I never tell my brother, nobody. But when the doctor told me that, I just started crying, and
Yeah.
he said, yeah, we lost you twice. And I told him, you know what, thank you. And he said, well, for what? Because you did your job, because you know what, I know I died twice too.
Wow.
Because I know
Wow. You
2
could tell
times.
how it felt.
Yeah, because 2 times when I remember when I was unconscious, I felt so peaceful. Like I told him, oh, thank you. And then boom, I hear the nurse, and the moment the nurse said, oh, he's getting up, I started crying because I was back again and suffering again.
Oh, shit.
That is so
It's not,
interesting.
for real, I
Yeah.
promise. I never really tell too much people that.
And that's part of what caused you to really believe, because
Yeah,
you knew
that's-
what it felt like, and that it
that's
was
when
something
the doctor,
positive
when
there that
somebody's
was-
telling you
yeah.
that we lost you twice, and I'm in my mind like, first I was like, yeah, I'm getting better, yeah. Then when he told me, oh yeah, I just wanted to let you know that, oh, you're a miracle. And I was like, yeah, I know I'm a miracle. being typical housing, yeah. And then when he told me, no, we lost you twice. You died on us twice. Your heart died. You
Damn.
completely stopped. I said,
Oh,
look
God
at
is
him, and I
amazing,
was like,
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, how many people get to say, first of all, that they died once and came back, let alone being able to say that they died twice?
3 times.
Jeez.
No, 2 in the hospital, but
And one, yeah.
One way later.
Yeah.
The one time in a bathroom.
Was that an overdose?
Yeah, no, it's like, because this.
It was because of the heart. Oh, okay.
My heart, yeah, because I went back using again in 2023.
Okay.
I'm back using. And one thing about your heart, you always damage if your heart failure. And
Right.
if you don't take care of it, it's
It's
going to
real
go
easy.
crash burn,
Yeah.
you're going down fast.
Yeah.
So when because I was kind of getting way better, I was back home with moms, and then my heart was getting better. My niece was one of my best supporters. I love her to death. Always coming to get her uncle, making sure uncle. And then I went back to the scene. The devil, he works.
Can we talk about that? I want
Yeah.
to ask about that. So having had been through everything you've been through, you look at these kids, you look at 16-year-old in Mayor Wright's today. You go down there, you see the boy who looks like the old version of you. Even if you came and told them and talked to them and tried to share love and share God with them, they're not ready to hear that yet. Yeah, they have to go through what you went through almost, right? Like,
it's just to me, housing, it's just like a threat, like it's just because it's a survival mode to the kids in the kids' head there. The kids' head thinking, man, I don't want this, I don't want that. And now you got social media just pumping out bling bling and all this.
so they're comparing themselves to,
You see the kids, right now, it's so hard. Like I was telling my niece, even the good kids turn bad.
right.
Because they gotta turn bad, because a lot of the bad kids coming with guns, so the good kids,
Got to protect themselves somehow, right?
yeah, her friends, they no, I gotta leave that one out.
Right under the bus.
Gonna be on live TV. Gonna be on live TV.
My bad. Yeah. Sorry because you asked me and I want to say.
I
bad, my
think it's
bad.
important. No, but I think it's important,
Yeah, no, because that's the truth. Because I tell her when I first seen her on the Instagram, her friend, the young kids carrying, and I was like, oh, hey, you better don't hang around with them no more.
Right.
They good. I know the kids is good because I coached them football when I was doing good, right? And I was like, wow, even they carry. Oh my gosh, like wow, what can we do when kids who are good, they're good, that gotta turn to protect themselves. Because that's what they're thinking. They're thinking that they gotta strap up because they don't want to get armed for their stuff or stuff,
And that's the mentality.
And that's,
right?
and that's what's happening right now,
Yes.
I promise, like that's what
No, that's true,
literally
because
happening.
that's what was happening in the mainland for years, with the mentality, oh no, they're gonna shoot me.
Or they're gonna take my stuff, take my electric bikes.
Kill or
like
get
Got 'em,
killed,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
And then now it's the mentality now in Hawaii,
Yeah, Hawaii is like I promise, like, it's crazy, but like,
What do you think the
It's
solution is? You know, what do you think it is?
I'm bad.
I feel like we have this conversation so often.
Yeah.
It's either, you know, with our guests or, you know, in Goals to Hawaii with our clients and our partners. We're constantly, you know, having these really great conversations about, everybody has such a desire to help. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
many
yeah.
people have a deep desire to help. But what's the answer? None of us can really
Nobody
figure that
can-
out,
yeah,
you know?
um,
Like we go in there are plenty of people who want to donate food, donate things, you know? But the bare minimum isn't what they want. You know, they don't want secondhand clothes. It still doesn't make them feel like a
Yeah.
normal person to be in that type of a situation. It doesn't
true.
give them more confidence. You know, it still makes them feel the same way, almost worse in some ways, right? Because they feel like a charity case or whatever it might be, right? So it all erodes at their confidence.
Yeah.
And that lack of confidence and that lack of self-love, they go and they find places to feel powerful. And
that's so
beating
true.
somebody up or, you know, pulling a gun on somebody or robbing somebody, that feels powerful to me, right? Like I feel better. I was in control of that situation. Everything else in my life is happening to me, but I'm making this happen. So if that's part of the issue, you know, how do we make them feel good? You know, how do we actually make them feel confident so that they don't feel a need to do that?
Love.
Wow.
God
I-
is love.
Pray.
You know.
I promise you, pray.
No, that's yeah.
That's what I did. But like, I just, like I told him, because it's been 8 months I've been clean. This 8 months is like one of my best health I ever, because on June 27 of this year, made 1 year since the last time I died.
Okay.
Let's go. So, 1 year.
Okay.
Let's go.
I was
I'm
in
proud
a,
of you.
in a game room, bathroom. I've been up for like like over a week up,
Ah,
and my heart stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But my defibrillator kicked my heart back up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what
Yeah.
saved you.
Yeah, saved
Right.
me.
Crazy.
You
So
know,
crazy.
I literally waking up, like, and
Yeah.
my friend who she was inside the bathroom with me at that time, and grabbed me off of the ground because I hit my head on the ground.
Yeah.
And then she said, "Whoa, what happened?" And I made it like, "Oh no, I never sleep for long." But I knew what happened.
Yeah, you could feel it.
No, because the doctors tell you what to expect.
Oh, okay.
If you don't remember what happened, you feel yourself. I mean, your heart will stop
Oh.
at a moment. And then I got on call because this is like international, like national. They go, "Oh, Alan, come in." And I never seen my doctor since I went back to the street, and they said, "Come in, okay," because did something happen? Your heart.
They get notified
Yeah,
by
you
the
get
machine.
the machine
yeah.
get notified to the database. So I went in. They told me, what you was doing, because but I know they're not that crazy. They know what I was doing back again because my heart was getting better.
Yeah.
Then I don't know. I was in like 8 months ago. I just told myself, I promise nothing could stop me from using drugs. I thought that's what I was going to do the rest of my life. I was going to die with a pipe in my hand. But then I don't know, man. The man upstairs.
Only God see this.
Yeah,
this
man, I'm telling you.
I know. I know.
He-
I know
he-
personally.
I was
but
sitting in the
only
game
God
room,
can't change that.
broke. I lost my car. I was just thinking I never had a job, and I was just sitting at the gambling house, just thinking to myself like, wow. My heart was my conditioning was getting worse again. I was going every week to Queens West, wrapping my leg, because remember I was telling you
Oh, yeah.
it was leaking water.
Circulation, yeah.
Circulation, being up on my feet
Yeah.
too long. So I used to always, once a week, I used to have to go to the wound
The wound unit. Yeah.
unit over there.
Mhm.
Once a week they used to wrap them, and I had to come back again. I
Damn.
was doing that for like a month, and
You know, I can't even believe that because, bro, you look so
You
good
look so
today.
good.
You look good, bro.
But this, I tell her,
Like-
this is my best I ever like.
And you know what?
True the man upstairs, because I promise you, when I
Oh,
was
I
sitting
believe.
in the game room, like thinking about my life, my mom just was like every day was just looking at me disappointed, telling me, "So you just a disappointment." And I was like,
Well, she had already lost her other 2 sons at that point.
yeah,
right?
my
one
younger
in
one,
jail,
then
one passed,
my older
yeah.
brother passed away, and I was just thinking to myself like, she was killing me with guilt, and I couldn't blame her because she seen me. I went to back home when I was in 2001, begging for come back because I was dying,
Yeah.
and then I got better, then I went
Just
right
to
back,
go do it again.
and then I don't blame her for being like that, but I had to pray. I promise. I was sitting in one game room, broke, never had a car, and I was thinking, oh.
Kind of slowly dying, yeah, again.
Yeah, and I was dying, and I couldn't breathe. I was like, and then I was just in prayer. I prayed so hard that I won't quit. Help me quit. Help me get better. And I will tell you one thing: what the Lord did to me. Why I so. You see how disciplined I am.
Oh,
when I
yes.
work out, right?
Yes,
In
Brian, you
short
inspire
period,
me. Bro. You
I'm
motivate
so
me.
disciplined. I know Miss.
I love it.
My niece got me a 24-hour pass, and blessed her because
Awesome.
she see how
You're a good
disciplined
niece,
I
bro.
am. Like I'm so, and that's the blessing that the man upstairs blessed me for be disciplined. I want anyone better help. He told me I gotta work for him. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
And that's how I feel every day when I work out, because I really sat on in the game. I gave away all my drugs, all my stuff that day, on December 16th of 2024. My friend was telling me, "Well, you need a ride home?" I said, "Yeah," and I was just finished praying, and he was like, "Wow, what you gonna do? Let me pick you up later." I said, "Nope." I just took everything out of my pocket,
Wow.
all the
Oh,
drugs
just
I had.
After all 49 years, just
I
one
just
day.
went, I just went
and
grab
it was
everything.
time.
And him and another friend of his, I see me, talking about, "Oh, no more this, no more pipe, no more that." And I would say, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm really done. I'm done." And they dropped me off home.
Oh, thank you, God.
And I
Thank
only
you,
can
God.
take, because from that day on, life been a blessing.
Wow. What
Blessing.
a powerful, powerful story.
And then-
That
testimony.
is. So,
In June 24th, my heart doctor, I went to see him. I never see him for 2 years because I was avoiding him.
Mhm.
She's a blessing to my heart. She was from day one when I came out of ICU, when I was on pain in the butt, and she's the best. But she told me on June 24th that God gave me a brand new heart from a person in 2017 with a 5% heart rate, died twice in 2000 in the ICU.
Died again.
Came out, went to admitted inside job more than 10 times.
yeah.
More than 10 times I had to stay admitted in.
Wow.
When emergency, 58 times, she told me. This is what she read to me on
From
June
your
24th.
report.
Yeah, she read them to me, and she told me. And she's a godly person too. Bless her heart. She's the best. She
That
said,
is amazing.
today on June 24th, 2025, I can tell you, God bless you with a brand new heart. Your
Yes.
heart rate now, Mr. Solomon, is at above average, 50 to 55%.
Wow. Wow. You just chicken skin
It's
again.
so sorry. We get a minute left. We gotta close up the show.
Yep.
Actually, one last question, because you motivate me all the time, like watching on social media, hearing your story, and thank you so much because you really inspire me. For real, thank you. What motivates you now to keep you going? Share that with somebody. Like, what keeps you every day to keep going?
Wow. The word, but I mean, the man upstairs is, because I'm really into church now. You see, me and the boys.
Yes.
I get on
I
a good
love
group
that.
of Usos that went through the same thing, from the same housing. Friends for more than 40 years, 30 years. We all change our life at the same time. You know the story, right?
Yes.
Nico?
You guys inspire me.
And
I love it.
we go to the same church.
So just surroundings, yeah.
Yeah, my surroundings.
Is
God
everything.
bless. I promise you, I cannot be more thankful to the man upstairs with my life in Christ, because they're changing their life for their own personal way, and we all came the same time. We all went to church the same time, and
that's what God does. He brings
yeah.
the right people together. He brought you into my life, bro. You inspired me every day, I promise.
You and Jesse.
Yeah.
I always watch you guys. I always tell Ras is one of the youngsters who we bad influenced him. You know the story behind Ras and Uno. And I always watch you guys, and I always tell Ras, wow, he is doing great things, bro. Because, like you said, what can we do to change the cycle? And people like these guys makes me think,
you.
wow. Shit.
And like you, and like this, you know,
And that's
You know
what it's
what I
all
mean?
sharing
about.
your story and
I love you.
Love you, man.
So proud of you. Right on, guys. Oh, that was the best one yet. Thank you. Akiko Pure Law. Thank you for tuning in on Pure Law Talks Podcast. Host Dana, OG Allen. Aloha.